I escaped through a basement window at 13. The punishment room had no heat, concrete floors, and that damp, rotten cardboard smell that gets in your lungs. He locked me in there for doing homework after 9 p.m. That night I had a chemistry test. Thought I was being careful with the light, but his cold hand landed on my shoulder, and he whispered, 3 days, no food. I knew what came next. He marched me to the basement, ripped my textbook to pieces, and shoved me down the stairs. Routine. What wasn't routine was the loose window I'd been working on for months, ever since he threw my mom down those same steps. I waited till 3 a.m. that night, listened for his breathing machine, waited for the silence upstairs. My mom knocked out on anxiety pills. Then I pushed the window. It creaked. My heart nearly exploded, but it gave. I squeezed out with my backpack, just clothes, my birth certificate, and $280 I'd saved tutoring at the library. Mrs. Tanaka paid cash and never asked about the bruises. No friend's house. Too obvious. I headed for the equipment shed behind school. I'd stashed a sleeping bag there weeks before. For 2 weeks, I lived off vending machine crackers and washed in the gym. I went to class like nothing was wrong. Tutored kids, kept straight A's, invisible. Teachers never looked twice at the quiet, smart kid. Then came the Amber Alert. Middle of English class, my face popped up on every phone. I pretended to read. Classmates whispered. That night, my stepfather was on the news, arm around my mom, fake crying, come home. Same guy who dislocated my shoulder during Little League, who left our dog outside to freeze to death. I fell asleep in the library. Mrs. Nakamura found me. Didn't freak out, just asked me to come to her office. She asked if I felt safe at home. I didn't answer. I rolled up my sleeves, cigarette scars, lifted my shirt, belt marks. There's more, I said. But you get it. She got it. She called social services, not my parent. Gave me her lunch, let me stay in her office till the caseworkers came. They took photos, asked real questions. They believed me. They found blood on the basement wall, a bucket toilet, and my mom's medical records full of accidents. My stepfather was arrested that night. I held Mrs. Nakamura's hand as they cuffed him. Then the trial. My foster parents sat behind me. The judge walked in, and my stomach flipped. He was in pictures at our house, college roommate of my stepfather, and he smiled at me. Immediate family reunification, he said. Mrs. Nakamura stood up and screamed for him to recuse himself. The prosecutor panicked, waving paperwork, found a blank conflict of interest form. Judge said he was just a casual acquaintance, not a problem. My stepfather smirked. The caseworker handed me transition papers. My foster mom whispered we'd appeal. As I passed her, I said, check my library cubby. She didn't get it yet, but she would. Back home, things got worse. My stepfather took my shoulder like before, tight grip, and escorted me everywhere. Told me how things would go back to normal. The house was wired, cameras in corners, locks on every window. My room had been recreated exactly, but with a timer on the desk. Door locked at 9 p.m. sharp. He added the key to the chain around his neck. Mom showed up an hour later, pupils blown, bandage under her sleeve, more meds. At dinner, he toasted to our family being whole again. My mom mouthed it along. He took a call from the school that night. Reintegration plan. He'd drive me. No more tutoring. No clubs. Principal agreed to everything. Next morning, I checked every window again. Sealed. At school, I noticed something. The reporter kid from the school paper. I mouthed one word. Help. He saw it. Then chemistry class. New lab partner. Melissa Chen. Nice, quiet girl. She smiled and said, my dad says you're lucky. Her dad, the judge. She mentioned her dad's poker nights. Your stepdad won custody in the pot, she joked. My hands shook. Lunch was monitored. I ate what he packed, kept quiet. Mrs. Tanaka, the library lady, caught my eye in the hallway. Whispered she couldn't help anymore. Too risky. Mom was fading. Her meds tripled. A new therapy card on the counter. Family reconciliation. That night, I stared at the countdown on my desk as the door clicked locked. Red light blinking from the camera. Next day in computer class, I got lucky. Clicked the full story to see what happened next.